Hey y'all, I just wanted to pop on. It's been a minute since I've been on. I've been on vacation and I hadn't had time to do a video, but I've got my cheetah hack, which is what we call it. I have my contour, and contour on my nose. I have my main highlight color, which is like our foundation base. I have it here, here, here. Everywhere I don't have everything else. I have my lip and cheeks here and here. I already have my lips on, and I've already done my eyes, and I'll post what all that's on there. But anyway, I wanted to show you how quick that is. I just slapped it on, so I'm going to take my favorite brush to apply the my main, and I'm just going to stipple it all in. And you're just rotating it and just pressing it in there. And my face is warm because I've let it sit on here for a second. And that really works really good. A lot of times used to when I would do my foundation, it would, my face was too warm, oh my gosh, it would be bad. So I'm just stippling it and moving this in. I'm going to go up here right below, as you can see the tan color right below and above. This is the T-zone, which I call the brightener. So right above that and below the contour, I'm going to just stipple that in. Just going to make sure all this is in good. Okay. Now I've done that color, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to just stipple in around my nose where I've put a little bit of a second highlight foundation color, which is a little bit lighter than my normal, just around my face because I like that on my nose. I'm learning to do that, and I absolutely love it. So then I'm going to take my detail brush, okay, and it's sideways like this. Don't go like this when you're doing this, when you're doing your forehead and into your hairline. And I love this because it's not like foundation. It doesn't cake. And you just place that product. I'm just moving it around like that. Then on your contour for your cheeks, everything is lifted up. So we're lifting up. Okay. And I kind of blended it just a little bit with that lip and cheek, but not yet. And then you just take this, and I always go down and go right to here, to this line right here. And then you just bring that down. Same thing over here. You're just giving the illusion of a little bit of a lip. And I always add more to make sure my coloring is right, is right under here. Okay. All right, then I'm going to take my blush brush, my blush and bronzer, and I love this. And I'm just going to blend that blush and bronzer in. Okay, and they're just rotating it up. You know, there's no rhyme and reason. This stuff blends easily. It's cream. It's amazing. Then I'm going to take this is one of my very favorite brushes right here. This is the Multitasker. It's got this end that I did the middle of my nose. And now I'm going to create the illusion of that lift. I've already got my eyeshadow on. So I'm just going to come here and I'm just going to blend all this in and up. I like mine a little lighter than most right here because and sometimes I use this to help blend if it's too much. If it's too much, then you just take your blender, your perfector, and you pick up any product. So I'm back to my Multitasker, and I'm going to take that. I take that up right here, and then I take that down, okay? And then here I go over here, and I lift that eye. Woohoo! I lift that eye, all right? And then I just pull down with the product. I take this little brush here, and I blend it. I love the end of this Multitasker. It's awesome. And then I don't go underneath that eye. I go up right there. You put your product on your bone and you go up and it camouflages. So look at the difference. And that is just my brightener, which is your highlighter too, but it's a brightener. And I go in here and just press this in. Yeah, Lacey is on it today. She's seeing birds outside. She's been barking all morning. I don't know what her problem is. But anyway, so let's go over here and do the same thing. I take it up here. Ooh, wrong end. But it's the same product on it. And then I just take that up here and I just blend that. And then I'll come down just like I just did. And why do we go like this? I always do that. And then that line's already there, so I'm going to blend out. Because I want the same side. I want the same illusion of the lift. You just gave yourself a simple little eye lift using these products. It's amazing. They do everything. Then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to go down. I'm going to pull this down just a little bit in that little upper, it's not your cheek area, but your upper, well, I guess that would be above your cheek. All right, and then you're going to take it in there. You're going to take this in, and you're just going to do the same thing as I did over there, and I blend just a little bit. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take this out. Make sure that that line is going up. Okay, just like that. All right. All right, and then I bring that on down on the sides of my nose. I have some bruising. I got some Botox this week, and she bruised me on my nose, so it's all good. And I'm going to take this blend brush. Where's the blend? This brush right here. And I'm going to barely just tap that in there. You're not, if you blend too much, you take off your contour on your nose. I'm trying to give the illusion of a smaller nose, so I don't want to do that. So I take it here, all right? And then that little middle line I've already got, I just press that in, take the multitasker and come back, and then I just go back up, okay? Putting all that in. Okay, then I take a little bit of my, because I do have a bruise there I'm trying to cover, and I take that and I just blend it like that, okay? Notice I've gotten no product under this eye right there. No, I don't do that. And that bruise is so pretty. It is what it is. But anyway, so I'm going to put a little bit more of my okay, I'm going to come here. And I'm going to take the end of my multitasker, and I'm just going to blend it just a little bit. I have a little bit of color on that, and I just want a little bit. So then I take this brush, and I just kind of blend it all in. Okay, okay. Then I take my, this is slightly wet, and I just dab off the excess product. That's all that I use this for. I do not apply the makeup with this blender. That's all I do. Lastly, I take a little bit of powder, which I love this Bye Bye Pore. I like a matte look. I don't like a shiny finish. And two, I have pores, so I want to cover those up. So I use either the Beauty Blender or I use the Buff and Blush Brush. All right, so you're going to come here and you're just going to press that in and you're pressing it into those pores or wherever you want it. And it does look a little bit opaque at first, but it blends within, 4 or 5 minutes. It's the color of your skin. I've used and tried several to see, because it does go on kind of creamy looking, but it doesn't stay that way. Okay, which is good. It just does what it's supposed to do. It forms to your face is the way I call it, kind of like the cream makeup. It forms to your face, which I love. And as the day goes on, as you wear this Seint cream makeup, it does the very same thing. It's almost like putting on a great pair of jeans that fits awesome, that you can move in it and that you can go the rest of the day and it feels great. So that's what this makeup does, and I absolutely love it. And I take this and I just kind of make sure all that's blended in, and then I fluff, and I'm ready to go. That's all that I do. So I'm going to post all this on here. I did the cheetah hack today, which is go ahead and apply on your face like you normally would, and then you just blend it with the brushes. I use this brush, which is the Buff Blush, the Detail, which is one of my all-time favorites. You can do everything with this if you want to. I just love these brushes. And then this is the Buff brush. I use this end because on a medium coverage, this end would be a light coverage. You could also use this brush for everything too, because it'd be great for your contour. It's great. And then I used, for my eyeshadow, I used the eyeshadow brush, which I love, and the Multitasker. And I use this brush for my brows. Now, I have on eyeshadow on my brows, which I love. These products you can use. I mean, they're just multitasking products. All right, y'all, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you around the town.